Hello, and welcome to Great Sleep. Get ready to listen and relax. Today I'm going to tell you a story about a walk with the great artist Vincent Van Gogh. Thomas Anderson, a young art enthusiast and aspiring painter, found himself in the picturesque town of Arles, France, during a clear summer night. He had heard countless stories of the town's enchanting beauty and artistic history, and now he stood in awe as he took in the sight before him. The cobblestone streets were bathed in the soft glow of streetlights, casting a magical ambience over the town. The colorful buildings, with their charming architecture, seemed to come alive under the moonlit sky. The scent of blooming flowers filled the air, adding to the ethereal atmosphere. Thomas couldn't help but feel an immediate connection to this place that had inspired so many artists before him. As he walked through the streets, he marveled at the vibrant colors that seemed to dance on every surface. The reds, yellows, and blues of the buildings blended together like a harmonious symphony. The intricate details of the facades caught his eye, from the ornate balconies adorned with potted flowers to the delicate ironwork on the windows. Thomas's eyes were drawn to the play of light and shadow, creating a sense of depth and mystery in every corner. The moonlight cast long shadows on the cobblestones, adding a touch of drama to the scene. He couldn't help but imagine how these scenes would look on canvas, how he could capture the essence of this enchanting town with his paintbrush. The town square was a bustling hub of activity, even in the late hours of the night. People gathered at outdoor cafes, sipping on espresso and engaging in lively conversations. Laughter filled the air as musicians played melodic tunes on their guitars, adding a touch of romance to the atmosphere. Thomas found himself drawn to a small art gallery tucked away in a quiet corner of the square. The gallery showcased the works of local artists, each painting capturing a different aspect of Arles's beauty. He stepped inside, mesmerized by the vibrant colors and expressive brushstrokes that adorned the walls. The gallery owner, a kind-hearted woman named Marie, greeted Thomas with a warm smile. She sensed his enthusiasm and passion for art and struck up a conversation. They spoke about the town's artistic history, from Vincent Van Gogh's iconic paintings to the countless other artists who had found inspiration in Arles. Marie shared stories of the town's rich artistic heritage, describing how artists from all over the world flocked to Arles to capture its enchanting beauty. She spoke of the vibrant art scene that thrived within the town's walls, with galleries, studios, and workshops scattered throughout its charming streets. As Thomas listened to Marie's stories, he felt a deep sense of belonging. He knew that his journey to Arles was not just a trip, it was an opportunity to immerse himself in the rich artistic history and find inspiration for his own work. He thanked Marie for her insights and left the gallery with a renewed sense of purpose. While taking a leisurely stroll through town, Thomas coincidentally encountered Vincent Van Gogh, one of his greatest artistic idols. Overwhelmed with excitement, he approached Vincent and struck up a conversation about art. To his surprise, Vincent welcomed him warmly and showed genuine interest in Thomas's passion for painting. They quickly discovered their shared passion for capturing the essence of life through their paintings. Thomas listened eagerly as Vincent spoke about his own artistic journey, his struggles, and his triumphs. Vincent's words resonated deeply with Thomas, who had often felt the same doubts and insecurities in his own artistic pursuits. Vincent shared stories of his time in Owls, describing how the town's beauty had inspired some of his most iconic works. He spoke passionately about the vibrant colors and the play of light and shadow that had captivated his imagination. Thomas hung onto every word, soaking in Vincent's wisdom and insights. As they continued their conversation, Thomas's admiration for Vincent grew. He was captivated by the way Vincent spoke about art as a means of expressing emotions and evoking a response from the viewer. It was clear that Vincent believed in the power of art to transcend boundaries and connect people on a profound level. Vincent encouraged Thomas to embrace his own unique perspective and to trust his instincts. He assured him that his voice would shine through if he stayed true to himself. Thomas felt a sense of validation and inspiration wash over him, knowing that his idol believed in his potential as an artist. Vincent, sensing Thomas's genuine enthusiasm, invited him to join him on a nighttime walk through Owls. Eagerly accepting the invitation, Thomas followed Vincent as they wandered through the enchanting streets. The moonlight cast a dreamlike quality over everything, enhancing their appreciation for the beauty in everyday life. As they walked, Vincent pointed out the subtle details that often went unnoticed by others. He spoke passionately about the significance of light, color, and texture in their art. Thomas found himself nodding along, captivated by Vincent's keen observations and ability to find beauty in the simplest of things. They strolled past the town's ancient Roman amphitheater, its grand arches standing tall against the night sky. Vincent spoke of the history that permeated every stone, how the echoes of past performances seemed to linger in the air. Thomas imagined the vibrant scenes that had once played out within those walls and felt a sense of connection to the artists who had come before him. The two artists continued their conversation, discussing their artistic processes and inspirations. They shared personal stories, discussing the transformative power of art and its ability to evoke emotions. Vincent encouraged Thomas to trust his instincts and embrace his unique perspective, assuring him that his voice would shine through if he stayed true to himself. As they walked along the banks of the Rhone River, Thomas marveled at the reflection of the moon on the water's surface. The gentle ripples created a mesmerizing dance of light, captivating his imagination. Vincent pointed out the subtle shifts in color and urged Thomas to capture this fleeting moment in his paintings. They eventually found themselves in a small park, surrounded by towering trees and fragrant flowers. The night air was filled with the sweet scent of jasmine and lavender, adding to the ethereal atmosphere. Thomas felt a surge of inspiration as he took in the beauty around him, knowing that this moment would forever be etched in his memory. During their stroll, Thomas and Vincent engaged in deep conversations about their artistic philosophies. They explored the concept of creativity and what it meant to be an artist. Vincent spoke passionately about the need for artists to be true to themselves and to express their own unique perspectives. Thomas listened intently, feeling inspired and validated by Vincent's wisdom. He had often struggled with self-doubt and the fear of not being good enough. But now, in the presence of Vincent, he felt a renewed sense of purpose and determination. Vincent shared stories of his own struggles as an artist, recounting the moments when he doubted himself and faced rejection. He reassured Thomas that these challenges were a natural part of the artistic journey and that they only served to make him stronger. Vincent's words resonated deeply with Thomas, who realized that he was not alone in his struggles. As they sat on a bench overlooking a quaint canal, Thomas opened up about his own fears and insecurities. He spoke of the pressure he felt to conform to societal expectations and the constant comparison to other artists. Vincent listened attentively, offering words of encouragement and reminding Thomas of the importance of staying true to his own artistic vision. They discussed the transformative power of art, how it had the ability to transcend boundaries and evoke emotions. Vincent believed that art had the power to connect people on a profound level, allowing them to see the world through a different lens. Thomas couldn't help but feel a deep sense of gratitude for this opportunity to connect with Vincent and learn from his wisdom. As they continued their walk, Thomas and Vincent observed the world around them with a heightened sense of awareness. They pointed out the beauty in ordinary scenes, finding inspiration in the most unexpected places. Thomas began to see the world through a new lens, inspired by Vincent's keen observations and ability to find beauty in the simplest of things. They marveled at the interplay of light and shadow on the cobblestone streets, capturing the essence of each moment in their minds. The vibrant colors of the flowers in the town square seemed to come alive under their gaze. Thomas couldn't help but feel a surge of creativity, as if the world itself was offering him endless inspiration. They ventured into a bustling market, where vendors displayed their colorful produce and locals haggled over prices. The scent of freshly baked bread filled the air, mingling with the aroma of ripe fruits and vegetables. Thomas took in the vibrant scene, captivated by the energy and liveliness that surrounded him. Vincent pointed out the intricate details in the architecture, from the ornate carvings on doorways to the delicate ironwork on balconies. He urged Thomas to pay attention to these small nuances, as they often held hidden stories and added depth to their paintings. As they made their way to a quiet garden, Thomas's eyes were drawn to a lone bird perched on a branch. Its vibrant plumage stood out against the lush greenery, a burst of color in an otherwise serene setting. Vincent encouraged Thomas to capture this fleeting moment, reminding him of the importance of observing the world with a keen eye. During a particularly poignant moment, Thomas had an artistic revelation that allowed him to overcome his self-doubt. As they stood before a star-filled sky, Thomas felt a surge of emotions welling up inside him. He realized that his true artistic voice lay in capturing the beauty of everyday life, just as Vincent did. The weight of comparison and expectations lifted off his shoulders as he embraced his own unique perspective. Thomas knew that he didn't have to conform to societal expectations or compare himself to other artists. He had found his voice, and it was unlike anyone else's. With newfound clarity, Thomas turned to Vincent and expressed his gratitude for the transformative experience. Vincent smiled warmly, understanding the profound impact their meeting had on Thomas. They stood there, under the starry sky, connected by their shared passion for art and the beauty they saw in the world. As the night came to an end, Thomas and Vincent reluctantly parted ways, promising to stay in touch and continue supporting each other's artistic journeys. Thomas walked back to his home, filled with a newfound sense of purpose and inspiration. He knew that this encounter with Vincent had changed his life forever. The next morning, as the sun rose over Alls, Thomas couldn't help but feel a deep sense of gratitude. He knew that he had been given a rare opportunity to learn from one of the greatest artists of all time. Vincent had not only inspired him, but had also given him the confidence to embrace his own unique artistic voice. Back in his studio, Thomas immersed himself in his paintings, embracing his newfound artistic voice. He experimented with different techniques and styles, infusing his work with the beauty he had discovered during his stroll with Vincent. Thomas no longer felt the need to conform to societal expectations or compare himself to other artists. He painted with passion and authenticity, knowing that his unique perspective was what set him apart. days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months as Thomas continued to create art that spoke to his soul. His paintings reflected his growth and unwavering commitment to embracing his own artistic voice. Each stroke of the brush was a testament to his journey and the transformative experience he had shared with Vincent. Word of Thomas's unique artistic style began to spread throughout the art community. His paintings captured the hearts of viewers, evoking emotions and inspiring conversations about the beauty in everyday life. Galleries took notice of his talent, and he received invitations to showcase his work in prestigious exhibitions. Thomas's impact in the art world grew, and he became a source of inspiration for aspiring artists who, like him, had once struggled to find their artistic voice. He shared his story, his journey of self-discovery, and encouraged others to embrace their uniqueness. Thomas's journey as an artist continued, with each painting reflecting his growth and unwavering commitment to embracing his own artistic voice. He never forgot the transformative night he spent with Vincent Van Gogh in owls and remained grateful for the guidance and inspiration he had received. As the years passed, Thomas's legacy lived on through his art. His paintings reminded future generations of the power of self-expression and the connection between artists across time. His story became a testament to the transformative power of art and the importance of embracing one's unique perspective. And so, as the sun set over Alls, Thomas's paintings continued to inspire, evoking emotions and sparking conversations about the beauty in everyday life. His journey had come full circle, and he knew that his artistic voice would forever resonate in the hearts of those who admired his work.